Once we've completed our calculations for our hypothesis test and we've drawn our decision diagram and labeled and shaded everything, we're ready to make a decision and write our conclusion. There are two possible decisions for a hypothesis test. We either reject the null hypothesis or we fail to reject the null hypothesis. Notice there's no wording about accepting. These are our two choices when it comes to the decision. The three criteria we use for our decision making, we've talked about these. Oops, here we go. Compare the p-value to the significance level alpha. If p is low, HO must go. If p is high, HO will fly. So in other words, if the p-value is lower than the significance level alpha, we reject the null hypothesis. If the p-value is greater than the significance level alpha, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. The second criteria is what's called the traditional method, where we compare the test statistic to the critical value. If the test statistic falls within the critical region, we reject the null hypothesis. If the test statistic does not fall within the critical region, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. There's a third method that we can use. Here we go. To make our decision, it's not the one we'll be focusing on in this chapter, but we can use confidence intervals. And if the confidence interval does not include the claimed value of the population parameter, we can reject the claim. So confidence intervals can be used in hypothesis testing. Okay, so now our conclusion. A conclusion is a statement of simple, non-technical words that addresses the original claim. So that's why it's important to identify that original claim at the beginning. The wording of the final conclusion is done by a specific way. We have to address the original claim, and so we have here a flowchart to help us make that determine how we state this final conclusion. The first question we ask ourselves is, does the original claim contain the condition of equality? In other words, the original claim, was it an equal to situation, a less than or equal to, or a greater than or equal to? That's the first question. So our answer is either yes or no. And after we answer yes or no, then in either case we ask, well, do you reject the null hypothesis? If we had said yes, it contains the condition of equality, yes, we reject the null hypothesis, then we begin our conclusion with the words that are similar to this. There is sufficient evidence to reject the claim that. And then you just use words from the problem statement. So there is sufficient evidence to reject the claim that the proportion of college students or that most college students have a credit card, something like that. That was the original claim, that most college students have a credit card. So you just go back to that original claim, and there you get your wording. Okay. If the original claim did contain the condition of equality, and we did not reject the null hypothesis, then there is insufficient evidence to reject the claim that most college students have a credit card, or the mean amount of annual rainfall in Knoxville is 46%, no, 46 inches, something like that. So we just go back to that original claim and state. Okay, if the original claim did not contain the condition of equality, then if we do reject HO, the null hypothesis, we would say that there's sufficient evidence to support the claim that the proportion of that most college students have a credit card. And finally, if it does not contain the original claim does not contain the condition of equality, and we do not reject HO, then we have insufficient evidence to support the claim. So this kind of gives you an idea of how you can word with your wording back to the original claim. We don't address the null hypothesis. We don't address the alternate hypothesis. What we're addressing is the original claim in the problem statement or in the research or whatever.